So, you'll notice we're not on Jemison anymore. We've actually done a little bit of exploring. We did a good job. If we take a look at the star map, and we just go take a look at Jemison for a little bit, you'll see that we actually did a good job. We discovered 6 out of 9 fauna and 8 out of 8 flora, and we have all of the resources discovered, and we spent time to discover the different traits. We had glacial recession, sentient microbial colonies, and ecological consortium. So we've gotten all the traits and everything we could basically find, besides a couple of the creatures on the planet. And that's some pretty good progress. The only place left on Jemison to go is this fracking station over here. But no doubt we're going to have to return to New Atlantis later, so I figured we could save that for, well, later. Now, this time we've actually ended up on Chala, a moon of Olivos? And there's no fauna or flora to scan, so we don't really have to do much there, but there are resources to be discovered. Before we landed, we did run into a Freestar ship that told us to stay away from, if we could find it, Altair, which I don't quite know where that is. That's Voss. Altair, that's Kurtz. Kurbim. Grissom. I don't know where Altair actually is. However, we were told to stay away from it, but we weren't told exactly why. Well, actually we were. There were spacers around. That was it. There were spacers around. So, sure, I guess we could do our best. Now, we do have a couple things of progress, a couple bits of progress that we actually made, and mind you, we've been doing so much scanning that I would hope that we could do a little bit better surveying. I think so. So now we could scan from a little bit further away. We've spent so much time doing it. Now, the only other area that I think we might want to improve once more is actually, well, perhaps in fitness, so we could have more oxygen available, or even wellness, just increasing our overall health. But perhaps ballistic as well. I don't know if lasers necessarily was the right direction to go in, which is interesting, just because, I don't know, I have a feeling some of those conventional weapons we saw in the store, I'd like to practice a bit with. But the other option here is increasing our grav jump range if we spend some time tweaking the grav jump, but we don't have to decide exactly what we're going to study a little bit more of just yet. We can instead go off here, and we're here. Who left a slipper on my floor? And I'm not ruling anybody in particular fan, but somebody left a slipper, kicked it across the floor, and did not clean it up. Okay,
yes, my captain.
You stay on board, make sure that nobody hijacks the ship.
There's a non-zero chance that this planet once thrived with life. Amazing, isn't it?
A non-zero chance that this planet, it's a moon.
Hello, Captain.
Extreme ambient cold planetary. Our gear might not be suited for this environment. Now, we don't have to worry about scanning plants at all, but what we are here to do, one is investigate this mine, but also heat leach. Of course, there's a heat leach structure. Also to simply discover suit protection depleted. Yeah, we actually don't have the protection required to be, well, I
Captain Allen, it is pleasant.
Don't have the protection to be here, believe it or not. I need to find out more. Do I have any other spacesuits? I've been selling all of them. That might have been my biggest mistake. I only have the one with only 10 thermal resistance. Okay, well, looks like... Whoop.
I heard you're fluent in over 24 verbal and body languages.
Who is telling you this information? Because it's certainly not me. And it's definitely not Sarah. Kitchen tea steeper. That's good to have. Yeah, we need to go out and find a better spacesuit. So I guess it's off to Seoul then, yeah? Sorry for taking this detour. Alright, back in the pilot's chair we go. I did not realize that this moon, being so far from the sun, keep that heat leech off of our ship. Abandoned mine. Collect the bounty of the zealot at the abandoned mine. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but unfortunately, we can't just yet. But perhaps somewhere on Mars, they might be able to help out once we grav jump to the Narian system. There were a lot of problems. Altair's a system. Oh well, he probably was right. Scanners are saying that that is a very dangerous place to go indeed. Crix, Cheyenne, way too far, but the Sol system we absolutely can travel to. Sirius, the pup. Luton Star. Procyon B. Alright, let's travel. I promised Sarah that we would go there. Grav jumping. Making sure that we have powers in our shields before we get there. Just in case.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Yep, scan away.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Okay, so where exactly Phobos? Mars Mech Factory. A mech factory. Two fracking stations on Mars. And then where we need to go. Now the mech factory, Venus, Mercury, Uranus, Earth. Earth. We should fly over to Earth. Yeah, let's just go ahead and not annoy... Let's scan the planet before we go. We don't have to worry about any creatures on Mars. That's good to know. Mars launch pad versus Cydonia? I suppose we could do both eventually. Yeah, let's first just go to Cydonia, make Sarah finally happy. Okay, Mars. And if this is the best the Sol system has to offer, I don't blame people for not coming here. Sarah?
It's been a long time since I've been to Mars. Bye for now.
Yeah, so I've heard, actually. Alright, you doing alright too? Yeah, you stay on board the ship again. This Sarah needs to attend to directly. Got our helmet on. You got your helmet on? Yep. Good to go. Are you ready, Sarah? Our first step on Mars.
Captain Allen, do you require my assistance?
No, Vasco, you can stay with the ship and make sure the adoring fan doesn't do anything stupid like try to fly away. In fact, just turn off abandoned mines. Just turn off the engines entirely. Disable them. Shut off the grav drive. Whatever you need to do.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
You don't like it? I wonder why. Does it have to do with the fact that there's really nothing here? So this is Cydonia. Yeah, there's a little bit dry on the welcoming party. But that's okay, I suppose. And they seem to have worse street signs than New Atlantis, which I didn't think was possible for a settled area. Is this even a city? Would we even call this a city? Or an outpost? Whoa. Okay. Okay. This. Maybe city is the right term, depending on how many people live here. Are we going to be able to take these helmets off when we get inside? They have to have oxygen filters or pumps, right?
Leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Going to have to lug cargo across half the universe to pay for this cleaning.
That's a lot
I
of...
thought it was just a couple of nests.
You gotta get it done more regularly so it doesn't add up, man. Can you actually... Maybe I should...
Anything I can help you with? Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority's always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Yeah, maybe it's worth the
Nothing
credits.
for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Do you have...
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I did find something I like. That is a sleek looking ship for way more than I could afford. That I actually saw already. Oh, that's even nicer. And that is just waiting to get robbed, yeah? Okay, I don't think I need to make any modifications to my ship, and I actually don't think I have anything to really sell, although I did not offload my resources onto the ship before I got onto the planet. Do I have weapons to sell? No, I really don't have anything to sell, although I did give some...
Cydonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise.
You mean the people here?
Bring me anything useful?
No, but I gave you... I guess I took it from you. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll talk soon. In the airlock. There's a bar here as well, according to that pilot that we just passed by. Perhaps we use a little medkit to top ourselves off. Did he just enter? Okay. Well. Sarah, I guess, is hanging out, taking out the Martian sun a little bit longer. Oh, nope, here you are. Oh, you took off your suit. I hope I did too. Yeah, nice. Okay, wonderful. Cydonia, humanity's stepping stone into the stars. Right, right. Something about our first settlement. Right? Hello.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
No, I haven't, and I can't say that I...
What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend it.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out.
So this is a...
Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
I would...
You got to look at the minor about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go.
No, I think you got plenty of other people who are looking.
Mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Cydonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
What is that? What is happening? Are we safe here? Do we have to move? Unforeseen tremors. Okay, alright. What's with the klaxons and that detonate? Yeah, what is going on?
Oh, that!
Whoa!
Don't worry about it. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
Oh, fracking with subterranean particle detonations? Yeah, why are they happening all the time?
Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs and you'll be fine.
What about when you're trying to sleep? This just goes off all hours of the day, random... Jeez Louise. Yeah, so how goes the mining operation here? Yeah, I guess it's... You guys have been doing this. It's our first settlement. You've been doing this for a long time.
Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations.
And when the mines run
Prestige
dry?
and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
Guess at least it means you don't have to deal with pirates out here then if it's so far out of the way. I used to do mining work for Argos, but I was hoping you'd have work, but sounds like no.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Yeah, I wasn't actually interested.
Maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Yes, I don't see. Let's hear what you got.
Right! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble.
Okay.
See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to.
Maybe it's because of the tremors.
Is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
You have a plan, and it's going to go to, I don't know, one of your rival companies and borrowing equipment from them? Or is it if I just happen to come across some mining equipment, I hand it to you? Because one, I have no problem doing. The other, I won't touch with a 10-foot pole.
I'm getting there. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Why not just hire more miners to get the extra work? Because you don't have to... I know this is a stupid question because you're not going to have the money to do it.
Yeah. Don't you think I want to?
Yeah, I figured.
Corporate sets the contracts and they're not giving out anymore. So we work with what we've got.
Yeah.
Something to do with insurance, benefits, and other liabilities. So I don't make the rules.
Part of being in... Can these people not see we're having a conversation? You part of working under the United Colonies, I suppose. Yes? That's what I thought. You're not just exploiting me for what do I get out of this exactly? Bringing you or that I otherwise could, I don't know, use for something somewhere down the line, probably?
Of course not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket.
Okay, okay.
I care
as long as we have an understanding.
Even if corporate doesn't understand our struggles down here. I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing.
People are very rude. Okay, yeah, sure, I could...
Got enough? Drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come
I might even
me.
have enough.
Where this will lead.
It's going to lead us to the bin over there. Gather iron, 0 out of 10. I definitely have iron. I definitely have iron. I can do that. I did that when we were on Crete. I was mining the stuff like crazy.
You think Isaac? You sang Isaac. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tape.
And you're doing a damn fine job of it by staying in that corner over there. Okay, so you need iron, I need money. Seems like a pretty good deal. Okay, hey, I'm looking for...
Do your part to keep Cydonia graffiti free.
I have no intention to... Hello.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy, leave no quarter?
You have a
Hey,
very...
darling, you look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. Or check out our posts on the mission boards.
So you're the one that puts... Do you have any...
Good. Here's the short of it. I'm only stationed here because I made a mistake. Killed the wrong bounty, and the right one got away. It's bugged me ever since. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better.
Not to go
I
to a
got
civilized
plan in
place.
to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you.
You want me to bet? Yeah, I could... Well, no, I'm not going after the bounty because you were the one that's going to get paid. Who is this guy?
Ken Plakis, smuggler, the worst kind. Deals in all sorts of black market goods. He's wanted for grand theft, human trafficking, murder, you name it. He's also extremely good at what he does. He's eluded the best of UC security for years. He's even slipped by our own trackers, myself included. I'm convinced he set me up to fail, found a look-alike to unwittingly take a fall, made me look bad. So I'm sure you understand it's kind of personal.
Yeah, part of the reason I'm not going to try to take in the bounty. And how's the sensor going to find this guy? Probably a stupid question. But it just... humor me.
He doesn't know it, but he's got a chip in him with a unique ID. Part of the reason he's learned to keep out of the major cities and settlements. Trackers always manage to find him when he comes to town, so he just stays away. But he's a slippery fella. That's why I want to send someone to catch him where he feels safe. Just along the outskirts. Sensors tuned to that chip. Makes sense now, don't it?
It does, actually. It does. Yeah, and you seem very proud of yourself for this plan. So, if we're taking out a bad dude.
Take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower, where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
Yeah, super easy. I don't suppose you could tell me where to get that spacesuit, because that is certainly a cool one. Also, where did Trevor run off to, and how am I supposed to find him?
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Sounds like that might partially be why you guys enhance. Enhance. Okay, you are.
We all want to look our best. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm not looking for this. Nope, Sarah, you don't need whatever they're offering. UC exchange. Where do you know?
Just because the governor's office is right there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
Trade authority. You're.
Take your time and ask me if you need anything. I'm here to help.
No, I actually. Do you know where Trevor hangs out?
Hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority?
No,
I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
Hello, Manaki. No, I'm looking for... Yeah, have I heard that they trade in illicit goods? Can you tell me more about it? Someone said that people... I found one of your ships, and they said that people have a bad look at you?
Oh, man. No, I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I am to answer that.
Yeah, honestly, that's how qualified.
We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Free Stars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about free trade for all. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet, right? They pay my salary. So as far as I'm concerned, they're all right in my book.
Gotcha. That's why people don't like you, is because you're very
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit.
Unregulated. I understand. Elevator. What the hell? Face on Mars. History of
Honest work, good pay.
Cydonia? Touch here? On July 25th, 1976, the Viking 1 orbiter spacecraft took its first photos of the Cydonia region of Mars. Among them was an image that appeared to be a humanoid face. The image inspired imaginations of millions, cementing humanity's passion for space exploration, and once again begging the question, are we alone out there? Yeah, we are. If we would have found life by now. But anyway, later photography would reveal that the face was no more than a mountain's shadows and perhaps humanity's greatest case of pareidolia, a tendency to perceive specific, meaningful imagery in an otherwise ambiguous or random visual pattern. Nevertheless, the legend of Face on Mars remains an important inspiration for many to this day. Oh, gotcha. That's pretty... Okay, don't carry Aurora, whatever that is. Right.
Hey.
Hello. Do you have anything?
Layla's been going on about the heart of Mars again.
I don't know what the heart of Mars is and why I would want to speak with Layla. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to find Trevor. Okay, so it seems we're... Sarah Morgan. That is not Sarah Morgan. Seems we're kind of... Whoa, that is some low gravity. Trevor! Yes!
Trouble mining the ore. I hope you've got your own cutter. I don't have any to lend out.
Yeah, actually, someone did say something about the heart of Mars.
So who's a what's-it? Sorry, mate. I've got no idea what you're on about.
Does someone know...
Sounds made up, if you ask me.
Layla?
But then again,
they said
maybe
Layla.
The other miners have been inventing some jargon I'm not familiar with. Best to ask around.
As the supervisor, you might...
You have a good one, alright?
Want to figure that out. Okay, where exactly was the bin I'm supposed to... Red tape blues. Where is this bin exactly? Here? Deposit bin. Yes, okay, there we go. Deposit 10. Yeah, there. Perfect.
Okay. I can see you're serious about helping me.
Yeah, I have been holding on to that for God knows how long.
Right. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our director of mining operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Okay. Yeah, I've worked around company. They were shipbuilding companies. It wasn't mining, but I've also worked in mining for a little bit. So, honestly, if I can get this done, Supervisor Lin would be pretty approved. Can't we just ask him?
You don't think I've tried? Like I said, the guy is literally useless without his assistant. I don't even know if he knows how to actually use a computer.
In the year 2330.
Everything Deimos does is so mired in bureaucracy because of their contracts with the UC. Which means, unfortunately, we need to do all the things by the book if we want them done at all.
That's maybe not the worst thing in the world, actually. Okay, so, yeah, I can...
Got that industrial court know-how, do you? Then, you know how this is all gonna go down.
Not quite.
Go to the Deimos office in orbit, apply for the job, answer some questions about kissing the boss's ass. It's mostly BS, but it's gotta be done. Doesn't matter what you say, as long as you don't say anything too bonkers. We'll talk about how to secure the job after you get that application squared away.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
Yeah, Sarah,
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm on the same page. Yeah, it's going through a lot, but hello.
Hello, stranger. I am Gnome.
No.
What can I do for you?
I don't even know what you can do.
I can make general announcements and relay messages from one registered miner to another. And I can report about local news. All news and information has been supplied by employees of Deimos's mining operations. I also have been programmed with a limited selection of jokes. I'm told to warn you, they are not good.
That is a good joke. Honestly, please give me one.
Why did the snowman need a moist towelette? Because his arms were sticky.
Okay, curiosity satisfied. Do I have...
Sorry, you must be an employee of Deimos Star Yards to access the messaging fund.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I guess,
And my instructions are to sit here, do nothing, and be ignored. My programming indicates these are 3 of my favorite things.
Live where you work.
Do you want me to tell you a joke? Would that make you feel... Do you know any jokes for him? Maybe a good joke that he could... I found a book on jokes, but they were all about the same caliber. Yeah, I'll be back to talk with you later. Although if you like being ignored, then maybe it's best I stay away. Hello. You're late. Oh, you're the one you're talking about.
Didn't think we had any new miners.
I'm not a miner.
Positions being full up.
I mean, I'll run around and mine stuff for my own, but I'm not your new boss. You seem awfully defensive. Let's not tell because it's supposed to be on the DL. I'm not here to take your job.
Oh, I wasn't worried. Concerned, maybe. Because we haven't had any positions open for a while. And some friends of mine were turned away recently. I just want to make sure nothing funny was going on.
You're looking out for your friends.
Anyway, I'm late.
Yeah, you were the one talking about...
I'm not mining. I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm here for, but can you actually just program him with some good jokes, perhaps?
Yeah. Gnome's been down here forever. He's also been broken forever. Can't actually walk or do work, and we don't have it in the budget to fix him.
But you seem to know
No
how.
one's had the heart to junk him. But when I started, I gave him new purpose. I programmed him to tell us local news and announcements. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. It proved to be popular, so I did what any aspiring comedian would do and gave him a bunch of stupid jokes to tell. People love it. Or at least that's what they say.
Honestly, sometimes you just need a good stupid joke, but a few good ones here and there can go a long way. But yeah, I was actually, someone up there was talking about the heart of Mars and said that you were the one going on about it. And Trevor doesn't know anything. I don't know if you put him in the loop, but...
Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars?
I'm curious, not interested, just curious.
There's a cave out in the Martian wastes with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes.
I'm assuming there's just some...
If you're too scared.
I'm not scared, but I'll get to the heart of Mars and show you. It sounds far-fetched. Why call it the heart of Mars?
Because in Roman mythology, Mars was the god of war. His heart is cold, but tough like titanium. One of the miners started calling it that long ago, and the name stuck. Seems fitting enough.
Enter cursed ore. Yeah, there's definitely just a creature that moved in, right? There's some foreign creature that could survive hostile environments that moved in there.
What? No. I mean, maybe the cursed part isn't real, but who am I to say? Look, I told you what I know. You can either choose to believe me or not. all I can say is that if you manage to find it and avoid the curse, you'll be a legend around here.
And sometimes it's not good to be a legend. Sometimes it's better to let legends exist so people have something to believe in, you know? It's a symbol. It's a symbol. Why haven't you got... You're too scared yourself, or you just don't care enough? Or you just like seeing everybody else fail around you because it gets less people to take the contract jobs away from your friends, perhaps?
Fair question. I'm not really the adventurous type, to be honest. And frankly, I don't need the money. So, I don't really feel the need to involve myself with the prospect of a potentially deadly cursed chunk of titanium.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I know, cursed rocks and all. I don't know for sure if it's really cursed, but it's probably still dangerous out there, so be careful.
I'm sure the environment
I'll give you
is...
location of the cave. Good luck.
Yeah, if you're doing so well and you have so much money that you don't need to go do it yourself, do you have any mining tips?
Very funny.
No,
Who sent you to ask? Was it Rivka?
No.
No. She seems to know what she's doing. I bet it was Hank, wasn't it?
I have no idea who these people are.
Like he's top dog, but we all know he couldn't mine his way out of a wet paper bag.
Phew. I was just, bet I know more than you anyway. I definitely don't. It was Hank. No, it wasn't. I have literally no idea who those people are. No one sent me.
Yes. I remember that about you. You must work for a rival company. Well, if you think I'm going to divulge trade secrets, you got another...
You remember that about me?
No, don't worry. I won't report you to management. We've all been there. But I'm not going to help you either. I like this job. I don't have any intention of losing it over something like this.
I don't know what you think is going on here, but it's definitely not whatever you think is going on. Okay, so next up, apply for the assistant job. Now, we need to go seemingly where? I mean, thank God our HUD... What do I have, a scanner in my eye, I guess? Go to the director job. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in whatever
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out.
it might be possible. Also, now we have offer to help Mitch? Who's Mitch? I can't... What is... Why do I feel this compulsive need to help every single human being that I come across? Every single person that I find. It's a compulsive helping disorder. I can't seem to stop it. I just take note. Do you have this? Is this what it... This is because I joined Constellation. Oh, it's nighttime on Mars. Is he sending me to another planet? Where is this mission trying to send me exactly? Place the sensor. The Mars launch pad. That's the heart of Mars. Where exactly am I supposed to be Oh, the Deimos Star Station, right. They're not located on the planet. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So, why don't you and I, while it's nighttime... Okay, our boost pack seems to get us pretty high. Yet, while it's nighttime, why don't you and I go off to... What direction exactly is it in? Check out your ship's inventory? Why do I need to check out my ship's inventory? Offer to help Mitch Benjamin. We could run there. We could also just take the ship there, which honestly might be more worthwhile, although we do have to scan for a couple of resources. So, but it's telling me to check on my ship's inventory. Why do I want to check on... What did the adoring fan do? What did the adoring fan do?